would you consider a good death? So, and I encourage your audience to just contemplate this for a moment. Where are you? Who's there? What does it smell like? What does it look like? Who isn't there, perhaps? Yeah.
That is the first time I've ever been asked that question. Oh my God. So I
Are you in
envision,
Bali?
I think I'm on a tropical island somewhere, surrounded by friends and family. I'm like 120 years old, but I look 21 because I've had so many nips and tucks and all the things. The technology from the Pleiadians has entered my body and I still look 21. I actually am really excited to like go into the cosmos, and not too soon though. I'm not manifesting that. I'm really excited to see what's on the other side. It feels quite freeing, and I know that's only because I know we're limitless beings having a human experience, but it took me quite some time to get my head around that. But yeah, that's so interesting. And I suppose what goes on in my mind is, if I have a death plan now, is that almost like manifesting it?
And I picked up on that because you just said that before, I'm not putting it out there. And I felt that as well. And I come across this a lot because I do end of life planning with people, and it is not with people, my clients are not people that have terminal illnesses. I'm working with people with families that want to make sure that everything's kind of in order. Heaven forbid. But it's almost like, think of it like travel insurance. You get it. I mean, you have it, no doubt, right now. Not because you think something bad's going to happen, but it's just there just in case. Yeah. Or house insurance. You don't think someone's going to, steal from you necessarily or burn your house down, but you just do it because it's kind of practical and wise. But no, I don't believe that contemplating death is kind of manifesting it. I think it's really, it can bring about so much wisdom, and it can also allow you to live life more fully. Anyone that's had a near-death experience or, known someone close to them that's died, they get a new lease on life. I don't think there'd be one person that's had an ND that hasn't come back and literally wanted to change their whole life and just live on purpose every single day because they know. Yeah.
That is actually really clever, because if you like, sometimes I say, imagine you're 80 years old, you come to the end of your life. How do you wish you would have lived it? And that gives people a lot of context, and like, oh, maybe I wouldn't be working in this job. Maybe I wouldn't hold on to this thing. So actually that makes lots of sense, like having a plan of like, oh, this is ideally how I'd like to die one day, whenever that happens, letting go of the attachment. Oh, actually, how am I going to live today? How do I really want that to be? That's really powerful. And like, whenever I do like a masterclass on manifestation and how to create your dream life, I'm like, I remind people of the 5 regrets of the dying.
Yeah.
You can learn so much from people who are on their deathbed. Like, I wish I never lived my life for other people. I wish I didn't work so hard. I wish I would have stayed in touch with my family a lot more. Like, could you speak a bit into that? Like, you've had experience of people who maybe know they're dying. Like, what are the most common things that you hear that they kind of regret?
Yeah, I was going to mention the 5 regrets of the dying as well. But it's with people, it's always yeah, I mean, it's those things, and they wish they had had more joy in their life. people don't sit around at the end of life going, oh, yeah, I got that car. I got that sports car. I got that degree. You know, I got the big house and the holiday house. No, at the end, your world becomes so small. And it is truly about the relationships. And regrets are about relationships as well. And people regret more so, you know, what they didn't do rather than what they did. You know, I feel it's not, they don't sit there going, oh, you know, I made that mistake 20 years ago, and they sit there regretting that. No, I feel they sit there going, oh, I wish I had of.